So this is the TOTO washlet. I was very impressed to find this bidet in my hotel room. Most hotels that I stay in don't have bidets. Now this one, what I noticed is it is plugged into an outlet here. I don't have an outlet in my bathroom like this. I don't know a lot of people that do, so that is something to take into consideration. You might have to just run a wire maybe to a different outlet. Anyway, so here's how it's all hooked up underneath. You see the pipe for the water. This comes in for the bidet. It looks like it has a pretty decent attachment here. And then you've got your power coming up to the bidet underneath. Now this just goes right on to, this replaces your existing toilet seats because this toilet seat will actually heat up. And you can set it so it's whenever the lid is lifted. There's the model number. What's this warning? Oh yes, it's electrical, of course, yes it is. And it has to be because it will warm the seats, which I haven't had before. That's amazing. There's the water sources inside. Now, here's all the features. And what I loved most about this is you don't have to hook it up to your hot water supply because it will warm the water. I've just been using a cold water bidet because I didn't want to mess around with the hookups. And this, you wouldn't have to. So, the rear, soft rear, front, and it has a dryer feature. I tried it out, but I'm not patient enough to wait. So I'm still a blot. When you're actually sitting down, you can then adjust position. And this is so easy to use. Like when you're sitting here, it's right at your right-hand side. I imagine you can probably find one to go to your left if you wanted to. There's your pressure adjustment. And like I say, you can like totally move this around. And it's just tiny little positions as well. I don't know if, no, you can't do it when it's not running, but, and then you have the different temperature settings for your seat, your water, and your dryer. Oh, maybe I should just turn the dryer heat up. That's what it was. You can do an energy saver. And, okay, so the other thing about this, and the wand cleaning, the other thing about this is when you sit down and start doing your business, hold on, let me get a test. One thing I noticed is it will pre-spray the toilet bowl. I don't know if it'll work right now. I think you actually have to be sitting on it. But anyway, it'll sense and it will pre-spray the bowl so that the bowl is like coated with water. And then if anything sticks to the sides, it's already got a water coating, so that will just come off. This thing is really amazing. I'm really impressed with it. I looked up the price on Amazon and it's really not that bad, so I kind of want to get this. I just have to figure out my outlet issue. I'll have to do some research on that to see if I can run it to maybe the other outlet by the light switch. But yeah, love this so much. That heated seat was such a nice thing to have. And it just looks pretty sweet in the bathroom. It is quite a thick toilet seat. I mean, this part, it feels a little tilted. Let me see if I can get like a head-on shot. So it feels a little tilted because the back end here is raised up a bit. But I mean, I really didn't, it was kind of a weird feeling at first, but after a couple times, I didn't even notice it. So I quite like this a lot.